How many people are from Huntsville? Okay. Okay. How many people traveled to come to the show? I distinctly heard one person scream both times, which was confusing, but that's how good my ear is. Well, and what's that now? We feel very needed, and we love being here. It was a very special day. We enjoyed it.
This whole resort area is.
We're down.
It's great. It's really pretty. It's been really nice. It's really, really reminding me. I almost said triggered, but I'm trying to not use that word that much anymore. Because I feel like it always seems like it has negative connotations, but it's really reminding me of this time. So our dad used to take us skiing on the weekends when we were growing up. We grew up in Calgary, and we would go out to Banff and Lake Louise, that kind of thing. Great skiing, like really, I mean, I don't know, I haven't been skiing in a long time, and I don't even know if there's snow anymore, but it's just so sad, and fucked up. But back in the 80s and 90s, it was sick. But one time, our dad took us over. I think the reason why it's like making me think of this place today is because it was over some kind of holiday. I don't think it was Easter. It was Easter, I think. No, I'm confusing it with another time. It doesn't matter. But anyways, we went out to Sunshine, and it was a big deal because he would take us out skiing, but normally it would just be like a day trip. And he'd take these little hamburger buns, and he would put Cheese Whiz in them, and then we would get one at lunch, and then we would get one on the drive back home to Calgary. As a new parent, that's triggering. That memory is triggering. Anyways, so we went on this trip.
Because you feel like it wasn't enough?
No, it was fucking delicious.
Oh.
It was great.
Okay.
It's triggering only because it's like, I don't know, it just makes me feels. But anyways, here's the real story, which is that instead of just being a day trip, we got to stay. We always went to Sunshine. That was like the mountain that we would go to. Great skiing. And we got to stay at the lodge on the hill, which was like really exciting. And the night we stayed over, at the end of the day of skiing, like we had no idea. This was like a whole new world. Like what happens after people stop skiing? Like we didn't know. We never even considered it because we were always eating cheese buns on the way back to Calgary. So there we were. We're at the lodge. We're like 8 or 9. And it turned out that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were coming to the lodge. I'm not making this up, right? The movie was about to come out, and so they were clearly doing, this is sick, I gotta look into this. But they were at Sunshine, at the lodge, and we were so excited.
I mean, it was character, it wasn't the teenage.
But what does that even mean? They're not
I don't
real.
know, it was some sort of promotional thing. All I know is it was a very small room with just a few children, and Sarah and I were ushered over, and then it wasn't,
don't
just,
say that, it's my story, do not do the punchline. Step away. I didn't just do all of that foreplay to not get the satisfaction of telling everyone, thank you. You guys, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay? We were like, this is crazy. We were so excited. They had these printouts, these glossies, as I recall, of the movie poster. They gave one to each kid. You waited in line, and then you got to talk to one of Michelangelo or whoever. They signed our things, and they thought we were boys. They thought.
Okay, it's so funny that what you remember. So what I was gonna say, I also remember they mistook us for boys, but also only 2 came.
That's true. It was only 2
Not
of the
4,
characters.
only 2.
Well, probably only 2 of them were hungover, and so they were like, "You 2 go. There's not that many kids." And then they were like, "Donatello, everyone loves you," and what's another one's name? Leonardo, who knows? But anyways, they thought we were boys. But I just remember having the thing, and it was confusing. And now that I'm saying this, it is Trans Visibility Day, and so I do feel like there's this interesting thing about, like, you know, at that age, I really loved the way I looked. I had short hair, and I only had one earring. I loved the Ninja Turtles. You know, it wasn't a big deal to be misgendered in that situation. But we lived in a world where I knew, even though I was being recognized, you know, as a boy, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I think I do kind of look like a boy. I remember being like, these turtles saw something in me that I was really scared of, you know? And No, truly, I mean, sincerely, I was like, the memory's it's a little bit sad or melancholy for me. But thinking about it now, you know, it makes me really happy, and I'm so glad the Ninja Turtles were there.
So that's what today reminds you of?
It did remind me of that today, and it's just coming out. I actually couldn't quite remember exactly what memory was coming up for me, but wow, it was that one. So now this song.